Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back. The previous class we have learned Unit 9 poem. I hope all you remember what is the topic. Yeah, what if. So I hope you are studied and completed the MCQ in your note. In this class we are going to learn Unit 9 prose. Okay. So the topic of the lesson is desert animals. Again I repeat the topic, desert animals. So now all of you take your textbook and take page number 112. Take it fast. Let's go. Dear students, before we can enter the lesson, see this picture. What are they? You can notice some plants and animals, and of course desert is writing here. So can you guess what is that? Yeah, it is only desert animals and plants. So I hope you know about the difference between the wild animal and a domestic animal. Can you say what is meant by wild animal? We know like omnivorous, carnivorous, that all we have studied in the science. So each subject related to the English. Okay. See, for a desert animal, how we know domestic animal, they can live in the home, like what are the example? Cow, cat, dog, rabbit, that and all. Like wild animal means those animals, they lived in the forest, like elephant, tiger, lion, etc. There are so many. But some person, they maybe take the wild animals at the pet animals also. Okay, so that and all okay. But what is mean by desert animals? Can you guess? Yeah, only desert area it can live normally. So usually desert area, it is not the capable for the people of human being can live. Yes, in our state nearest lock, we have Rajasthan. It is like we said desert area, but people also can live. You can ask a question, how can they live? Yeah, the people, those who are live in that desert area, they have the that like atmosphere to survive. Okay, so likewise the animals, the like camel and some types of reptiles, they can live in the desert area. It has no water. Okay, it is a, we said it is a little water area. So in the time that animal, it means the desert animal, those had a capacity to live in that area. It can uh, it can adopt for that situation. Okay, so we can know about the behavior of the desert animal, how they can get the capability to live in that area. We are going to learn in this lesson. Very interesting. It's about animals. Okay, so now we can enter the lesson. Now take a textbook. Dear students, take page number 112. Before you read, can you name some desert areas in India and the world? Why do you think lives in such areas? So already I told Rajasthan is an state from our India. It is known as a desert, like Thar desert, Sahara, that and all we know about the desert places. So all of you take your map and mark which are the desert place you know. Okay, this is like one activity. Desert animals. See the first para. Deserts are the driest place on earth and sometimes go for months or even years without rain. So first desert place, what is came to your mind? Yeah, it is a without rain. There is a no waterfall in that place. That is only came to your mind. Then we can think how the animals can live without water, and of course the human being also. That is we are going to learn now. But even the desert animals cannot survive without water for long periods in the scorching sun. So they have to find different ways of coping with the harsh condition. So without water, nobody can live. That we know. So what different atmosphere or different ways they can adopt in the situation, we can know. For example, gerbils spend the hottest part of the day in the cool undergrowth burrows, and strange insects called darkling beetles are expert at catching drops of moisture on their legs. then lifting them into the air until the drops trickle down into their mouths. Not all the deserts are the seas of rolling and sand dunes. Some are rocky or pebbly or dotted with small bushes, while others are sprinkling with colorful flowers during the spring. So we thought usually the desert area it not has any plants or not has a waterfall that and all, but really it is not like that. Some animals they can live, already I told, they can adapt the situation, they found the different way. So like gerbils, how they spend the hottest spot of the day in the cool burrows, and after that it make the strange insect there, those who are live in the desert area, it make it's a darkling beetles. It is the insect, what is the name of the insect? Darkling beetles. Okay, it experts catching the drops of moisture in the legs, and after that it picked and they can lifting into the air until the drops was down. So from it they can take the water bodies to their mouth. So now not all the desert are endless seas. So we thought it is endless seas, but not like that. It also has a spring season also. That is only given in the first para. See the second one. There are more than 2,300 different kinds of snakes around the world, ranking from just 15 centimeters long to more than 11 meters. Most snakes are quite harmless. So we thought there are few snakes are there. So totally how many types of snakes are there in the world? Totally 2,300 types of different types of snakes are available. So it is just 15 centimeters long to more than 11 meters. We thought most snakes are it is a harm, it can kill, but here they given most snakes are not harmless, but there are few only it take a poisonous, that we can see in the next page. Now turn page number 113. Page number 130. Are a few that are so poisonous they can kill human being with just one bite. So most of the snakes we know it's a harmless, but some snakes are very poisonous also. Even for a one single bite it can kill the human being. Most snakes lay eggs, but there are many which give birth to the young one. In the dry rocky deserts of America lives a rather evil looking snake with a very bad reputation. It is a frightening rattle, can be here as far as 30 meters away, and it can strike with lightning speed. So they can tell about the snakes. We thought some are harmless, but some are more poisonous also that can live in that desert area. So in that time they said in America there is a rather evil looking snake. It is a very bad. You can see the picture also. So it can easily attack the enemies, and it can strike with the lightning speed. Compared to it, it's very fast, and it can catch the other animals and the human being. So it is one of the dangerous snake. Okay, and third para. But the rattlesnakes or rattlers is sometimes called prefers to avoid people if it is a possibly can. It holds a tail upright and rattles are end whenever it disturbed, in the hope that the intruder will go away. However, if it is a warning or ignored, it feels threatened, it will call ready to bite. So rattles are dangerous type. So if you are possible to watch or see, you just ignore, it can easily to ready to buy the people, but the rather itself cannot hear the noise but the own tail makes it. We know some snakes it not have the hearing capacity. Like most snakes they hear things through the vibration in the ground, but they can know, they feel the vibration, not hear the sound of the human being. If the person walks nearby, the snake can feel the moment friendly, but if the same person were to shout, it would not hear the thing. The if the human being, if you are talk in front of the snake, it can't hear anything, but the vibration of the human being, it can understood by it. Rattlesnakes are very common and widespread animals living right across the American continent from Canada to Argentina. So in that time it is these type of snakes available in America, Canada and Argentina. They feed on the variety of prey including mice, voles, rats, chipmunks and many other. It can feed feed for the young ones too, like variety of prey. What are they? Mice, voles, rats, chipmunks, these type of food it can give to the young ones. Okay, so it is really very interesting. Next Now turn page number 140. Page number 140. The rattlesnakes kill their prey with venom. Like all snakes, they swallow the unfortunate animals whole. Few snakes have to eat more than once a week, and some, such as larger pythons, can survive for the years or more without eating. So each type of snake has a different attitude. Some they produce a venom and to kill, and some they can swallow the whole animal, and some snakes that can eat for once in a week, and some snakes they can't. It means they can survive for the years without eating. So this is a different adaptation character it has. So that is the only we learn about the snakes. Now we are going to learn about mongooses. So fourth para, mongooses like to hunt together, but they always keep looking out for dangerous predators nearby, poking their noses into the holes, overturning rocks with their paws, and scratching the ground with the sharp claws. Banded mongooses are very amusing animals to watch. A common sight in many parts of Africa, they travel in the groups of about 20 to forage the beetles, milkweeds, and other animals. It is other small creatures. So mongooses, that all type of animal we can see even nowadays in the Discovery Channel. If you have an interest, you can notice all the animals' characteristics and of course how they behave in the different situation. Here they said it hunt together, and it always keep looking for the dangerous. So it always see what is around it, that always have the good capture power also. The poking with its nose, it spend the nose into the holes, and overturning the rocks with the paws, and scratch also it can do in the ground with the sharp claws. These are the characters given by the mongoose, but it is a very amused animals to watch. They can travel in the groups only, and there are so many areas we can see in the mongooses. Fifth para, they like to hunt together, keeping in touch whenever they go out to the side behind the rocks or bushes by twittering and calling. Always on the lookout for danger horse, eagles, and large snakes. They warn one another with a special alarm call if they spot anything suspicious. So animals have a special quality. Even crow, if we give the crow the food, it call all the crows. It's like but the dogs, they are friendly. Of course it is a fighting for food. So that like how the human being have the different character, the same thing the animals also had the different characteristics. Mongooses, it always spend with a grouply manner. So whenever it go for rocks and it fight, it traveling with the, and it call other animals to help, always to look out for dangerous. Always it have the capacity to know about the dangerous where it may be happen to use. It can guess easily, and they warn one another with a special alarm like eagles, snakes, that and all. It get any dangerous, it give the alarm to the other animals also. It is a special quality got by mongooses. They can spot anything with the suspicious. So this is a different idea or behavior got by the mongooses. So now turn page number 115. Dear students, page number 150, sixth para. Mongooses are famous for being able to kill snakes without getting hurt themselves. Their reactions are so fast that they can dodge each time the snake strikes. They continually make a nuisance of themselves until, after a while, when the snake gets tired, they quickly dive in for a kill. So in this passage, the author tell about how the mongoose can fight with the snake, and what are the ability it has, and how it make a effort to kill the snakes. So first of all, it without getting hurt itself, it can reactions is already we know mongooses, it reaction is very fast. It is always aware of enemy, so it continually makes nuisance of themselves until after a while. So what happened, it continually make a fight with a snake. After 1 second, if it is a snake get tired, that time it quickly dive and it for kill the snakes. So this lake actually got by mongooses. Seventh para, all the female mongooses have their kitten at the same time. They are raised by the whole group in the den made inside an old termite mound or a hollow log. So how the usually the mother bird and mother animals, how they feed the young. So the same thing, mongooses, all the female mongooses, they have the kitten at the same time. They call everything and they made a group and they lived in the den or the hollow log. So when the most of the adults are looking for food, the two males stand begin like a guardian for that all the family. So they must know what is happening around them. Then only they can eat the food very quietly. So this like actually get by the mongooses. Eighth para. Another animals which live in the desert is a camel. Already we know camel is a ship of the desert. We know. So in that desert area, only if you want to travel from the which vehicle we can take the camel. So camels are first domesticated by the people of many thousands years of ago. In the wild, camels usually live in the small groups of the 30 animals. Camels have long, saggy winter coats to keep warm and shorter, tidier coats in the summer to keep cool. We know, we all saw camels in the films or the pictures. So a thirsty camel can drink as much 30 gallons of water, that's about 500 full glasses in just 10 minutes. We all thought it is has a hump at the back. It is a storage container. It is storage water in that. So it is wrong totally. It is only the fat. So here they given if it is a thirsty camel can drink how many liters of water? 500 full glasses of water it can drink with 10 minutes. So normally however it gets the moisture it needs the desert plants to survive without for the 10 months without drinking any water at all. So that's why it can save it, and of course it can drinking without drinking water it can live maximum 10 months. So now all of you turn page number 116. Yes students, page number 116. At the end of the lesson, 9th para. There are two different kinds of camel. One known as the dromedary has only single hump, and the other is called the Bactrian camel and has two humps. So there are two types of camel. What are they? One is a dromedary and another one is a Bactrian. Okay. So one is has a single hump, another one is has a double. The humps help the animals to survive in the desert by acting as the storage containers. So we know the appearance of the camel. You can see in this page also that given the camel picture, but they don't store water as many people wrongly believe. So we thought it is a storage container, but it is not good. It is it is not a fat. They are full of fat. The fat is nourishes camel when food is scarce. If they have nothing to eat for the several days, their humps shrink as the fat is used. So with the body itself it has a the food container. Like there are many other ways in which camels are adapted to desert life. Their mouths are so tough that even the short thrown cannot pierce through. So it has a many different ideas can live in that desert area. So it is a different part of animals life we can learn in this lesson. Okay, so that's all my dear students. I hope all you understood the different animals behavior, those who live in the desert area. So I hope all you know the if you have more interest you can watch in the dictionary or the YouTube channel, you can understand more about that. So that's all of you read this lesson and study the MCQ questions. Later I'll give the question answer also. Okay, so thank you. We can meet in the next class.